What's going on, YouTube? I'm back at it. Sorry about the delay. After the last video, I was still fighting some snow, still fighting some weather, slow freight, stuff like that. Got my load currently. Obviously, it's a hell of a lot warmer. About 10:30. No, it's about 10 o'clock at night, East time. I'm taking out some garbage, but I wanted to talk real quick about a couple things. One, sorry for the delays, lack of content, all that other stuff. But just with the weather and the slow freight market over the winter, it's just been a pain in the ass. Not Nova's fault, not really anybody's fault, just kind of the nature of the beast, and then everything that happened down in Texas, Louisiana. Any of you folks are from there, I feel for you, because that shit should have never happened. But kind of wanted to go over kind of expectations coming over here versus the reality of the situation. There's a lot of people that, and I hope it didn't happen to me when I posted the video of my pay stub. People come over here and they expect in their first week that they're going to be hitting, all these high numbers, and they're going to take home $2, $3, $4 a week and all this other stuff. When it's doable, it's very doable. However, starting out, new company, you're getting a feel for how Nova likes to do dispatching, how your dispatcher is. Your dispatcher's learning you. Most of the operations are on the complete opposite side of the earth. And that complicates things a little bit. But a lot of it is a feeling out overall. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to come over here and not make money, because you most definitely will. The busy season's starting. If you were going to start, those of you that aren't here already, you're looking to get into a lease and get into this whole beast, it's already starting. Freight rates are up. They're not huge yet, but they are definitely up from what they have been over the winter. Currently, right now, Richard and I are probably going to go past $10,000 in revenue this week. And I haven't really been running a whole lot. It's just the loads have been paying better, been in good spots. So it's been pretty sweet. But that's what we've been waiting on. The winter, it was slow. We were maintaining, which, it's flatbed market in the winter. What are you going to do? The weather's been a big problem just for everybody in general. Except from what I understand, anybody that's been doing reefer or dry van been doing pretty good. Flatbed's been decent, but not what it's like during the summer months when everything's going on, construction, and then with the last year, everything being open, close, just kind of been a nightmare with the states. But everyone's kind of getting wise to the situation now. Opening up, no more closing. Things are starting to get busy. So that's what's going on with that whole thing. Like I said, if you were looking to come out and start making money, now's the time to do it. Now's the time for you to get here and start. We're still not quite in peak busy season yet, so it gives you a couple weeks to get squared away, get used to your dispatcher, get used to how Nova does things. And, it's just the prime opportunity. It's about to get real busy real quick. Sorry about the light. Been running all day long. Haven't had a whole lot of time to do this stuff during the day. But if you're wanting to come over, and get going, now's the time. I will say one thing. If you do come over, well, I'll say two things. If you do come over and you find that you're struggling with fuel is a gray area. I'm still managing to keep it at 1,000 or under, but I'm getting real picky with it. I've had a couple guys that call and ask me what I do, and I don't have a formula for it. When I came on, it wasn't even anything that Nova told us. It was just one of those things that I came on, and in my head I was like, you know what, I'm not spending more than $1,000 a week, period. That was the number I set for myself, and I've kind of stuck to it. And there's like a handful of times where I've ever done that. In the last video that I did, where I was sitting at the hotel in Cheyenne, Wyoming doing a reset, that was a week where I went up to $1,600 in fuel, and that's because I was idle in the truck because it was negative 42 degrees outside for a few days. Didn't really have too much of a choice. But fuel is going to be difficult. You just got to play around with it. I write down all my stuff. Even though it's in the app and even though I can look at it and reference it, I still write it down every time I get fuel before I pull out from the fuel island. I have a separate column for actual fuel costs, and then I have a separate column for my DEF, and I have it written out in a little book. You're just going to have to figure that one out. That one's a touchy area. But if you can manage that, don't fuel up on Fridays or Saturdays if you can help it. If you absolutely have to get fuel on Friday, get enough to where you can move around. Get to your next load, pick it up, do 100 or 200 miles, then shut down. That's the best advice I can really give. Sundays is when, usually if you're staying out on the road like I am, you're going to be doing a reset over the weekends anyhow. And Sundays are going to be the day that if you stop on Friday and you start your reset, you're going to get back up and go on Sunday morning. It's a new pay period, so you're not doubling up fuel in a week that you don't necessarily need to. But that'll be the end of that. I'm going to get a little more in depth with the fuel in another video. Now that things are calming down and kind of getting back to the norm and we're getting busy, these will become more and more of a thing. I'm going to do a couple of these while I'm sitting here. If you're wanting to get into this, now's the time. It's about to start getting real busy, real quick. Rates are going up. Hopefully the country starts opening up everywhere and we can put this crap behind us and get the hell on with our lives. This whole COVID thing, I understand it's serious. Yes, we need to take it seriously, but the whole world can't stop for this. It just can't. You've got people that are losing businesses, their homes, their whole life is completely uprooted and turned upside down because it doesn't matter how you look at it. Politicians want to sit around and play fuck games for days on end because it doesn't affect them. And it's bullshit. If you're one of those people that have been severely affected by this and you're just getting into trucking, yeah, I feel for you. More power to you. All more reason to do this. The jobs are here. You just got to apply yourself and want to do it. It's a love-hate relationship for me. There are days where I love this job, and there are more days often than not that I absolutely fucking hate it. But that's just kind of how this industry goes. It's been good to me, for the most part. I've hit my stride here at Nova, I think. I have my days where I'm like pounding my head against the wall, but it's just kind of part of it. Most of the time it's usually brokers that are pissing me off to absolutely no end. But those of you that are looking around, that are new to the industry, your first year is going to suck. If you've not done anything like this, you're never going to know if it's for you. You just kind of got to jump in and do it. And, you know, if you do, it's going to have times where it's going to suck and you're going to hurt and you're going to be tired and you're just going to want to say fuck it and go home. But stick with it. The world's always going to need truck drivers. It's a good living. It sucks being away from home, but you're providing for your family. If you have a family, I'm assuming most people do. Otherwise, why the hell would you do this? But yeah, with that being said, I'll leave it there. If you guys like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. If you want to use me as a referral, I'll reiterate this every time at the end of the videos. Nova's looking for 2 years flatbed experience. We're not a training company. You need to have the experience, clean driving record, nothing stupid. You need to be able to pass a drug test. Do not show up and piss dirty. You're a waste of time. Your time, our time, your money, their money. Just don't even do it. If you can't piss clean, don't even show up. Don't even call. Because that just makes the rest of us look bad. And that's just an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, like I said, if you want to use me as a referral, my name is Jeffrey Wallace. You can use my name or you can use the tagline for the YouTube channel, 18-Wheeler. Either one works. If you do, hell yeah, I appreciate it. I'm not going to complain. And if there's anything I can help with, put it in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. If I don't know, I'll find out. It might take me some time because I do this too. You know, I have stuff I need to do during the day, and there's some days where I'm more tired than I just don't want to mess with anything. You know, I got my laptop in here and I don't even want to play that some days. So, that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, have a good night wherever you are. Be safe and have a good one.